Hey guys, Sodor Railway Studios here, bringing you another episode of my Sonic Voice Actors series. And now we're finishing off the Chaotix trio with Charmy Bee. Of all the Chaotix members, Charmy is probably my least favourite, but I still quite like him, especially with his dynamic with SBO and Vector. So now we'll be completing the trio of Team Chaotix and reviewing all of Charmy's voices. All of which have been women this time, unlike Tails. I say that because he is a young male character, so it would only be appropriate. But before we start, please remember that this is entirely my opinion, so if you disagree with any of my thoughts, then that's perfectly fine, but remember to be civil about it, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have Emily Corkery, the voice of Charmy in Sonic Heroes. And I have no idea what to think of this voice whatsoever.
It's here! Yeah! It's here! We've got work! Yeah, you know our policy! Let's go!
You know what? Our client sure seems to know a lot about this Dr. Eggman guy.
Funnily enough, Emily Corkery isn't the only member of her family that voiced a character in Sonic Heroes, since her dad was the voice of SBO and her brother was the voice of Tails. I'm honestly pretty sorry that I don't like any of the voices they did, though I did think Bill Corkery was overall decent as SBO, even though he was far too deep in my opinion. Emily's Charmy is definitely the one I have the least to say about, but I think it goes without saying that she sounds way too feminine. She's not bad or anything, but still my least favourite Charmy voice overall. She gets a 5 out of 10. Now let's talk about Amy Birnbaum.
Hey! Wait till you hear, Vector! You won't believe it in a million trillion years! We got blown into a whole different world! You're just jealous because you're not famous like Sonic is. My name's Charmy and I can be... He's also full of himself. Hey, Vector! Can I tell him about me now?
Overall, I think Amy Birnbaum is a much better fit for Charmy than Emily Corkery. No offense to her, of course. I don't have much nostalgia for her voice for the excitable Bee, but I still like it enough. If her chemistry with David Wills and James Carter Cathcart doesn't say anything about her performance, I don't know what will. Though at the same time, Amy does sometimes sound a bit too obnoxious for my liking, but not in a bad way. Then again, Charmy is meant to be like 6 years old or something, so who am I to judge? Once again, she's not my favourite voice for Charmy, but Amy Birnbaum still does a pretty good job. She gets a 7.5 out of 10. Finally, we have Colleen O'Shaughnessy. And I'm noticing a trend with the Chaotix because I've found my favourite.
I was scared because somebody took me, but now I'm free! I'm a free bee! Free bee! Free bee! Whee! That was very scary, but being with you makes it all better! Yeah! Hey, you look different.
Yep, once again, they've saved the best till last, which is pretty much a trend with the Chaotix, at least for me. I know some people think Colleen makes Charmy sound too similar to her Tails voice, but you have to remember that she actually voiced Charmy before Tails, because she only started voicing Tails in Sonic Boom. I do agree that her voice for Charmy is pretty similar to her Tails voice, but I can look past that. That's why I personally think she's the best voice for the character. Not much to say, but she overall gets a 10 out of 10. Now, normally I'd find a potential movie voice for Charmy, but I'm not going to this time, because the only one I can see voicing him in the movies is Colleen O'Shaughnessy, since she's already the voice of Tails in the Sonic movies, so why not do the same with Charmy, am I right? And that just about wraps it up for this video. As usual, I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to let me know in the comments which voice for Charmy is your favourite. Do you agree with my thoughts, or do you have your own personal preference? Also, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. I would have chosen a different character to do this for next, but...
It's no use!
Yes guys, that does mean Silver's gonna be the next character I review the voices of, so stay tuned for that when it comes out. Until then, I've been Sodor Railway Studios, you've been simply the best, and have a great day. Bye!